Hi everyone, this is Owen from Class 100 and I'm here to show you how to use the new platform. We've also created a PDF document which you can look at that answers your questions regarding troubleshooting and technical difficulties. So this is the website that you will come to. We will provide you with the website, link, username and password. So when you log in, you come to this page. It's called Today's Classes. Here you can see a few things, your time and the time in China. If one of our members of staff tells you your class is at 10 o'clock China time, you can check here to make sure that you are there on time. Below this are your classes for today. For the purpose of this video, we've opened up one classroom. We can see the course name is Training 2, courseware, training, class name, start time and end time, plus course type. Now, if you come to the classroom and your class starts at 1:30, you will see an enter button because it's 5 minutes before the class begins. If you come to this website earlier in the day, you will see a countdown timer by here, which tells you when you can enter the classroom. So from here, you can do a number of things. You can click details to find more information about the class you're about to teach. Once you finish the class, you can click evaluation and rate the students based on attitude, performance, plus the platform quality and internet speed, and write some comments. Let's go back. Okay, this is today's classes. If you click here, you come to a schedule page. This is a monthly calendar of the classes you have. Over here on the right, you can filter the classes so that you only see ones which have been completed, have been cancelled, or other things. In the top right-hand corner, we have My Profile. On My Profile, you can find some personal information. Plus, you can change your password. If you forget your password, just contact us on Skype and we will change it for you. Okay, it's time to enter the classroom. Click Enter. When you click Enter, you will come to this page. Now, it's very, very important that you make sure you can see yourself in the camera, in the box by here. If you can't see yourself, it means there will be a problem when you enter the classroom. Click here to choose which camera to use. If you still can't see yourself, contact us on Skype immediately. Here you can see microphone. Choose the microphone that you will use, and you know the students will be able to hear you if this is moving by here. Below that is the loudspeaker. Press play to listen to some audio. If you hear it, you will hear the students. And finally, network status. As long as it says normal or above, it will be okay. If it's below, contact us on Skype. Make sure all of this is properly done before you enter the classroom. Let's enter. Click here. Now you are inside the classroom. Here is where the students will be. You will see them in their classroom. In the bottom left-hand corner, you will see yourself. We've made this smaller so that you can see the students more and the PPT in a more larger size. At the bottom is an Add Team function, and here is the PPT. Let's click on a slide. And here is the PPT with some functions on the right and a toolbar by here. Let's talk about the functions. If you want to use some functions, you simply click Draw. Now you will see a toolbar. The students cannot see this toolbar. There are many things that you can do. You can draw. You can type. You can make a square. And you can make a circle. If you want to change the size of the things that you are doing, simply click the palette, choose the size, and then try again. If you click the palette again, you can also change the color. And you can do this for every function that we have. Now, to delete the things that you've created on the page, you simply press this arrow, click and delete. You can also click the arrow, click on something you've drawn and adjust the size. Or, holding in the left mouse key, you can drag it to a new location on the page. Another way to delete things is to double click the trash can. Click this and the toolbar is gone. Next we have the whiteboard, which gives you the ability to draw things on a whiteboard. You can use all of the functions the same way as you did before. To exit the whiteboard, simply click the whiteboard again. There is also a dice function. Click here to roll the dice again. Click here to exit the dice function. Next is the emojis. Here are some examples of our emojis. Click this to show this one. Obviously, if you use this with grade 8, 9, 10 or above, the students might not find this so cool. I would suggest you use it more for the grade 6, 5 and below. We will update these emojis over time. And finally, the last function here is the full screen. If you click this, now the students can only see the PPT enlarged. This is useful if you're in a large classroom and the students at the back of the class can't see the text clearly. What I would suggest you do is, when you come to a page like this, if you don't need to show them how to pronounce the words, click the full screen and say, "My favorite sport is ice hockey." Very good. One more time. Ice hockey. Very good. A lot of the schools have told us they want us to use the full screen function more because sometimes the text is a little bit small. So please try to remember to use it more often than you may already be doing. Okay, now we're going to talk about how to move PPT slides. There's left and right. Click up and you can see a number of different slides that you can choose and scroll through. Here is a video. To play the video, simply go down to the bottom left-hand corner and press play. If you want to adjust the sound, click here. If you want to make it full screen for yourself, click here. For students, always remember the full screen. And also, if this is the kind of song that you like, you can simply download the video here. Okay, let me show you how to use the audio function. It should be here somewhere. Okay, now, if you come to this page and it's an audio slide, you'll notice in the top left-hand corner there is a play button. However, if you're drawing something and you try to press play, it will not work. So always remember to delete, deselect the toolbar, and then press play. Great. So that's all of the functions you can use on our platform. Now we're going to go to the add team function. Imagine you're in a classroom and the teams are boys versus girls. You would simply add two teams by clicking here, change their names, and show the students the table. If the boys do a good job, award them points. If the girls do a good job, award them points also. You can see the total score at the bottom. At the end of the class, you can show them the table to show who is the winner. You can add as many teams as you want, and you can delete them by here and change the name by simply clicking on the text. Now, the next thing I want to show you is the top of the screen by here. Training 2 shows that this is a Training 2 classroom. This is the timer, which shows how much time is left in the classroom. Obviously, when you're teaching, there will only be 30 minutes. By here is full screen for yourself. The students will not see this. If you want to full screen, always remember to click here for the students. And finally, we have a Close Class button. Personally, I think you don't need to use the Close Class button because it's very rare that you would need to leave the classroom while there is still time on the clock. What will happen is, by here, when the clock reaches 5 minutes left, the timer reaches 5 minutes left, a grey button will appear and it will say Finish Class. If you were to click that button, we can keep a record of when you left the classroom. This is useful for both you and us so that we can record your times of teaching and also make sure that we're staying in the classroom for 30 minutes. It will appear when there's 5 minutes left in the class, and you can click it when the timer reaches 0. Okay, so that's all of the functions and all of the capabilities of the platform. To leave the classroom, you would press Finish Class. But for the sake of the video, I'm going to press Close Class. Now we come back to this page. We've created the PDF document so that you can see what to do if there is a technical issue inside the classroom. Please take a look at it before your next training, and if you have any questions, please let us know and we'll answer them as best as possible. Thanks for listening.